that states that they'll do this, but UV system on, give me $300 for filters if I release them of any damages or responsibility that they should have. But I wouldn't sign it until they shut my water off. They've been hauling me water since May of, like May the 31st, they started, 2011, they started hauling me water. And they hauled it up to November of this year, of 2012, I think. And now I'm shut off because I wouldn't sign the release. So they got me over a barrel. And,
What's this?
so here's the color of the stuff that comes in your washing machine. It's really worse than that because I've been giving samples of this stuff out to everybody that came, took samples of it.
Transferring 1 male back to
Nobody can tell me what it
Jail,
is.
James Clark, 115-281.
Could be a chemical in there. My understanding of this is that they don't have to release the name of those chemicals. So DEP can't check to see what's in that black stuff. I don't know, that's a bad law they got there. They should have to release that and then DEP could check the water to see if that's in the water, you know, if any of those chemicals. But
So you have pollution in the water, noises, and what else?
well, I have E. coli, a very high reading of E. coli. I have a very high reading of coliform, which is a bacteria that will kill you if you drink very much of it. So they definitely didn't want me using it. And as of the last time DEP checked my water, there was another bacteria that came in my well, contaminated, which one of them was manganese, and I can't remember the name of the other two. There's just so many things they test for. But so what I have now in my well, I have another bacteria in there, and I have this black stuff coming in, and I sure don't think I should drink it. You know.
The first time you gave permission for drilling here, what do they tell you this is all about?
Well, when you sign the lease you're talking about? Yeah, well, when you sign that lease, they'll give you so much money, you know, for leasing land. But in that lease, now I'm leased with Chesapeake. Now if this well did this on Chesapeake, I have a guarantee in that they would correct my well or make it right, you know? Well, but Chief, they don't have to honor Chesapeake's leases.
What?
They don't have to honor the fixing your well. So that's where I am. Now, there's 3 other parties that signed up with Chief. Now, they've all, one's had a new well drilled, the other one's had a lot of work done on their well. And I guess that one can't be corrected. Then my next door neighbor, I don't know what happened on that well. That might be still bad, or maybe they corrected it, or maybe they drilled a new well. I don't know. But she's in the hospital, so you can't talk to her. But that's the deal of it. You got to be signed up with a company that's drilling beside you. And I have a well pad with 2 wells on it, 1,200 feet below me. I have a well pad above me with about 1,800 feet with 3 wells on it. So all that drilling that they've done, you know, they can't miss all the veins, and you know. But that's 4 of us that had wells that went bad right in a short area, very, very tight area.
And is everybody experiencing the same problems than you? With water and...
Yeah, their water, I don't know what all was in their water. I have a feeling they ended up with the same stuff I did. I'm not sure. But if they did, then...
Nobody can drink, or...
I really don't know what they had in their water. So, and I haven't really talked to them. I just know that they deliver water to me and the other 3 people, you know, so about the only thing I asked the water guy is how the water is. Still bad, he said, you know, that's the story of them.
How much did you expect to make when you signed the lease?
At that time, they was paying approximately $5,000 an acre for leasing land. I didn't get that, but that's what they were paying, so. But if, like I said, if I was signed up a chief, I wouldn't be having this problem. I'd either have a new well drilled, or they would, you know, have this all corrected. I wouldn't have to sign stuff like this, release them of their responsibilities. So, like everybody down here was on old leases from years ago. They went around and gave people $5 an acre, $10, $12 an acre. So they got in on all these leases. Like these big farmers, they signed up thinking that they're never going to drill around here, you know. Well, all of a sudden they start drilling, and they catch all these big landowners that was on leases from way back years ago, that they kept the leases up, the oil and gas companies did, so, and they can drill them, you know, as long as they have the lease, they can drill them for $12 an acre, where other people was getting anywhere from $2, $5, even up to $8,000 an acre, you know, and so that was one thing that the people didn't like, the landowners. They didn't like being caught like that, you know.
Sure. Who's helping you right now?
Who's helping me? I ain't got no help right now. They was hauling me water up to November, end of November. And, my water shut off. I gotta buy my own water. I gotta buy my own filters. And if I want a UV system put on down there, I gotta buy my own UV system. So, it's gonna be rough, you know. I'll make it. It's gonna be rough.
It was a bad deal, huh?
Yeah. They feel real happy. They got away with it, you know. They think they got away with it, but it might come back to bite them one of these days too. Yeah.
So, do you plan to continue to live here?
Well, I don't think I'd ever sell a place with bad water. I think that's against the law, so I guess I'll have to live here for a while, maybe, you know. I thought about selling and getting out of here, but I don't know. I don't know if they could drill a new well and hit good water or not. It's very possible. They've hit quite a few veins, you know. So it must have hit my vein. I had the best water here in the valley. I give $5,000. I put $5,000 in that well in '04, and I had it checked for E. coli and all that, coliform. It was absent of everything, and all of a sudden, when they get drilling here, everything goes black, you know. And then I get the bacteria in my well. So maybe a lot of other people look for it. To that, I know for a fact there's lots and lots of people that wells that went bad, and I know that Chesapeake has had to pay a lot of people off, you know, because their water went bad.
Do you have any help from local, state, or federal level?
No, I've tried to talk to them. I don't know what the story is, but everybody says they've been paid off. You know, the officials don't want to even talk to you, so I have a feeling that word is that they've been paid off. You're not going to get no help from nobody. So you have to do it by yourself, I guess.
Do you feel alone?
Yeah, I live here alone. Yeah. So otherwise, I probably use twice the amount of water I do use, you know. But yeah, you people got water. You don't know what it is till you can't use it no more. It's rough. Yeah, and I don't know about your country, but if it happens here, it happens in any country, I believe so. So that's the story of that.
Okay. Mr. Chilson, thank you very much
Okay.
for doing
Got
that.
any more good questions?
Max, do you have the results that showed you had diesel? Remember you had the diesel
Yes,
in
I
your
do.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had diesel in his water. It
Ah,
was
okay.
diesel.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the
And-
diesel.
And manganese is a heavy metal, which
So,
is not
okay.
good for human health.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Chairman? Addison.
What did they find in the water?
Well, like I said, they found E. coli, coliform, and magnesia, and they, at one time, diesel was coming in there. So I got a report of that right here. That, all this stuff is in these reports. And I don't know, maybe if you people knew anything about these, you could read that report right there from DEP, and it shows that I've got a high reading on it, that the water's not fit to drink on a lot of stuff that's coming in. So, yeah, one time, I don't think I have it now because the last report I got from DEP said there wasn't no diesel in it. But there was a lot of diesel in it at one time. How that got in there, I don't know. My well is cased 38 foot of casing, and that goes into bedrock. From there to 220 foot, I don't understand how anything could get in there, you know? But somehow they had to hit my vein. It just can't come from the top of the ground and go down because I'm casing down 38 foot, right to the bedrock. So I have no other choice but to believe that they hit the veins of all of us people, not just me. Now down on Wyalusing, above Wyalusing, they had gas in the wells. I don't know if you talked to anybody that had gas in the wells yet or not, have you? Well, anyhow, they have gas in the well, and they just got a settlement down there of 1.6 million on Chesapeake. Chesapeake settled with them without even going to court. So there's a lot of people that's got, just like me, lost their water. One person I talked to said that he knew of 35 people that lost their wells out around Canton, Troy, Burlington, and Granville Summit. I think you people going out there, Nick. So you have a lot of people
Using water.
that you could talk to if you knew them all. Okay, I guess that's about it, huh?
Okay.
No.
She told me that
Okay.
when the fracking started, did you experience some problems in the throat?
Yeah.
Could you explain
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, right now they're fracking, they just got done with fracking. And if you went outdoors, the stuff that came up over from the pad would almost take your breath away. And I've had, my sinus has been really bad lately, just because of that there. I didn't have no sinus problem before. I've been having bad sinus problem. I was gonna go to doctors as soon as I can, maybe today, and see if I can get something for it, because I get awful headaches. And even my niece, she was here yesterday, and she said just being here for a while outdoors, she got headaches, and her sinus was bothering her. So I said, well, it can't be just me then. The stink that would come up over from that thing, it's hard to explain what kind of smell it is. It smells like it's a burnt diesel oil with something that I've never smelled before. And the chemical they haul down here is outrageous. I mean, there's chemical trucks going every 5 to 10 minutes, plus the sand trucks. So, and what kind of chemical they are, I sure like to know, because I have a feeling that they're not really safe to smell, you know? I don't know how the people work on them pads. They're supposed to have respirators, but you know, they don't wear them all the time. So, if I worked on one of them pads, I think I'd have me a gas mask, because that stuff is terrible. Maybe you'll get a smell of that when you go outside today.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
See, no? Let me do a couple of cutaways here.
So Rebecca was telling me the reason it was called 1917, it was because Marie Antoinette was supposed to come here before she was decapitated. Is that it?